Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to talk about the Prince of Burkina Faso, or is he now the king? Something he's definitely the king of is shoulder strength. I am of course talking about Iron Biby. Now he's currently the world record holder in the log press, breaking Big C's record after such a long time with a weight of 229 kilos or 504 pounds at a Giants Live show. And for those of you that aren't familiar with him, here are a couple of clips to show you how seriously strong he is. First up, it's 209 kilos or 460 pounds on the log. This is one of his best events, and once he gets it up to his chest, he can pretty much press any weight overhead. Now I want you guys to pay attention to the clean. Look how low he gets. He's really explosive up to the top there, and the press is like nothing. Next up, this is a heavier one, 213 kilos or 469 pounds. Again, he always starts from a very low position, manages to clean it up to his chest, and that is a strict rep. Next up, we're going to talk about the Giants Live show coming up soon, the Strongman Classic. Now last time he was there, he broke the axle world record held by Eddie Hall with a weight of 217 kilos. He also in the process competed and made the podium, taking third place, so he's definitely a really great strongman. So let's take a look at an axle in training. This one is 200 kilos or 441 pounds. He actually states in his post, "It felt like a broomstick, light as a feather." Now he's got a great technique up to his chest, he leans back and almost bench presses it overhead, and that's insane. Now, as I said, Iron Biby will be back at this year's Strongman Classic, happening on the 9th of July at the Royal Albert Hall. But can he go one better than third place? Can he take the win? And also, can he break any other world records? Maybe Mark Felix's Hercules hold could be up for grabs. Who knows? Because Iron Biby's got some super strong grip. Now the first event of this year's competition is a dumbbell medley. That means there'll be a number of dumbbells, all weighing different weights, starting light and finishing off heavy. I'm not sure if they're even going to be the same kind of dumbbell, because you could have Louis Cyr dumbbells, Thomas Inch dumbbells, and also loadable dumbbells. Now Iron Biby's getting practice in with 90 kilos or 198 pounds, following up with 100 kilos or 220 pounds. Being a great presser means that dumbbells are not going to be an issue for him, and the final weight is 115 kilos or 253 pounds. They all looked pretty easy. Now next up, event 2 is the Hercules hold. Can Mark Felix be beaten? We'll have to wait and see, but behind closed doors, Mark's also been practicing and I understand has already, unofficially, broken his own world record, so Iron Biby's definitely going to have to hold on for a long time. And as you guys can see, he doesn't actually have a Hercules hold to train on. What he does have though is lots of really supportive friends, doing their very best to try and simulate a Hercules hold. Now whilst Iron Biby is in a similar position, I'm not sure it's going to work his grip as much as it would in the real thing. But anyway, at least he's trying and definitely doing everything he can to get prepped for this competition. And as I said earlier, he's got some really strong grip. That will definitely help him out in event 3, the farmer's carry for max distance. Now Iron Biby's been practicing with some seriously heavy weight. I'm not sure what the world record is for max weight, but he's got to be close. Now first up this clip, he's lifting 195 kilos or 430 pounds in each hand. And for some of you guys, that's actually a deadlift. Noticing he's doing this with no straps and takes it the full length, 20 meters, without dropping them once. Now if you thought that was impressive, check this out. He's gone even heavier. This is 204 kilos or 449.7 pounds in each hand. No straps again, just pure grip strength and maybe a little bit of chalk, but he's holding on and going as far as he can. I think that's really impressive, and I hope he does well on the big day. Now up next, it's event 4, the axle deadlift for reps. It's an event I feel that Iron Biby may lose some points. Deadlifting is probably one of his weaker events. He's a great presser, but he has to work hard on that deadlift. Now here he is doing it on a standard bar, and the weight is 400 kilos or 882 pounds for 2 reps. Noting, Iron Biby states he's actually lost some body weight, roughly 30 kilos. But checking out this video, it doesn't appear to have affected his strength, and that's the main thing. Up next, he goes even heavier. This is actually an older video, but it does prove he can pull 420 kilos or 926 pounds. And the final event is the Castle Stones. As always, Giants Live finishing off a show with the Stones. It's a really historic event and something that Iron Biby needs to get sorted. He's only got a few stones to train on, and I do feel that will also hinder his ability to do well in that event. Now I'm hoping I'm wrong, but this was the only clip I could find, lifting a stone over a yoke, and he made it look easy, but he really needs a stone run. Now if you guys are unable to attend that show, I've got some good news for you. Iron Biby will also be back for the World Tour Finals, happening in Glasgow on the 8th of October. This gives him another opportunity to make the podium. Can he get an invitation to World's Strongest Man? And if he does, will he accept it? Because previously he's been invited, but for some reason, he's never actually made it to the show. He's one of the names I feel would be awesome, and I really hope he goes next year. So let's finish off this video with some crazy feats of strength. I did make a statement with that thumbnail. He does actually have godlike strength, and let's see it now. First up, he's doing a standing press with no belt and no sleeves. The weight on that bar, 230 kilos or 507 pounds, and also noticing he calls it a warm-up. Now that is currently above the world record in the log press. Obviously it's a different move, but he does make this look pretty comfortable. Look at that, it goes straight up. He's clearly got some untapped strength we've not seen yet. But something we have seen is 260 kilos or 573 pounds. He's doing this one equipped, wearing a belt and also some sleeves. Noticing he's got a guy behind him, I really don't think he's going to be able to help, but luckily Iron Biby doesn't need it. He walks the weight out himself, and there's the press. That's really strong. And for the final lift, he does it seated. This should make it harder, but oh no, Iron Biby continues to go heavier. The weight this time is 265 kilos or 584 pounds. He leans back, almost in a high incline position, and finally, the weight does start to give him some trouble, but he does make the lift, and he does have godlike strength. So that's it from me today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video on Iron Biby and his preparation for this year's Giants Live Strongman Classic. And guys, what do you think? Having seen his training clips, will he make the podium or even take the win? Iron Biby's clearly got some really strong events, but he does also still have some weaknesses, maybe in the deadlift and also the stones. Anyway, as I said, that's it from me. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and I'll catch you guys again as always on the next one.